5, Baker 1, respond to the area north of exit 12 for reported brush fire by the power lines. Responded Engine 5, Baker 1, respond to the area north of exit 12 for reported brush fire by the power lines. Unknown if it's on the turnpike or the DW. Time of the tones, 13:18.
Headquarters, Engine 5 is en route to check the area.
Engine 5, you're en route to check the area, 1320.
Station 1, Engine 5. Engine 5 answering. We just received word from Bedford that might be a wire down in the area of exit by the toll booth in Bedford. Received. Headquarters, Engine 5.
Answering Engine 5.
We appear to have a heavy column of smoke coming from, appears to be the other side of the turnpike, almost into Bedford. Do you have verification on that pole being down or if they're fighting a fire over there?
That's a negative. I know Bedford has a unit en route to check something in that area.
Okay, received. We're going to head up to exit 12 and then head southbound on the highway.
Received.
Station 1 to Forestry 2. Go ahead to Forestry 2. Why don't you go ahead and get on the turnpike and start heading north? Forestry 2 has the message.
Forestry 2, respond to the Everett Turnpike for report of a possible brush fire. Just talk with the state police. He says it's in the area of 16.2, mileage marker 16.2, southbound side. He sees something smoldering.
Headquarters, Engine 5.
Answering Engine 5.
We're going to be off in the area of 16.2 with state police. We'll be investigating. Continue Forestry 2 to this location.
Engine 5, you're off in the area of 16, mileage marker 16.2, investigating. Continue Forestry 2 to your location, 1330.
Headquarters, Forestry 2.
Answering Forestry 2.
Forestry 2 will be responding. Is that the northbound side?
Negative, they told me 16.2 southbound side.
Engine 5, headquarters.
Answering Engine 5.
We're going to be on the southbound side, underneath the power line. It's well in off the road.
Engine 5, you're going to be on the southbound side, well in off the highway, under the power lines, 1331.
Headquarters, Engine 5, is that south of 12? You call them a smoke, we can't see it from the road, but I'm thinking it may be a vehicle in there. Engine 2 to Engine 5. Answering engine north of exit 12. Engine 2 to Forestry 2. Head on northbound, turn around at the toll booth and head south. Forestry 2 has the message. Station 1 to Engine 5. Engine 5 answering. Are you going to have better access off of Back River Road? Yeah, I believe so. I can see flames coming up above the trees now. There's some big in there burning. Okay, and the message. Firefighter Newman is headed in on foot to investigate. We're going to manpower out here, or at least from Back River.
Affirmative, I'm going to be toning in.
Engine 1, Forestry 3, respond to Back River Road for brush fire. Engine 1, Forestry 3, respond Back River Road for the brush fire, 1334.
Engine 5, headquarters.
Answer Engine 5.
Looks like there's a second column of smoke just north of the first, south, just south of the first one developing.
Engine 5, it looks like another column of smoke developing just south of the first one, 1335.
Headquarters, Engine 1's responding Back River Road for the brush fire.
Engine 1, you're responding Back River Road for the brush fire, 1335.
Headquarters also dispatch Engine 2 to Engine 5.
Received.
346 to Engine 5.
Engine 5, respond to Engine, as you were. Engine 2, respond to Engine 5's location. Engine 2, respond to Engine 5's location off of Back River Road, 1336.
Headquarters, Engine 2 is on the way.
Received, 1337.
5-8 to Engine 5. Answering, Engine 5 answering. Here's, we got two areas burning, approximately 2 areas of 40 by 40. One right underneath the power lines and one right on the tree line, right in the middle here, about a quarter of a mile in from your location. Okay, they're going to be able to get that from Back River Road? Unknown. Right now I'm trying to walk up to it, see what I can see on the other side. There's a trail through the power line, so I'm assuming it's all time. Okay, Engine 5, headquarters.
Answer Engine 5.
Okay, firefighter Newman reports there's two areas burning, about 40 by 40 foot each, about a quarter mile west of the turnpike. He's not sure if they can get access from Back River.
Engine 5, firefighter Newman is reporting they have two areas about 40 by 40, about a quarter mile west of the turnpike. Unsure if they can get access via Back River. 1338.
Headquarters, C1's responding to Back River Road.
C1, you're responding to Back River, 1338.
Engine 1 to firefighter Newman.
Go ahead.
Are we anywhere near where we were earlier this year?
Negative. It's closer to the highway. That was...
Okay, closer to the highway. Do you have any access from the highway?
Again, Cap.
355. 355.
09, Engine 1.
Good.
09 to headquarters.
Answering 09.
Your best access to this fire is going to be off from Packard Drive. Repeating, off from Packard Drive.
09, you're reporting the best access to this fire would be via Packard Drive. Via Packard Drive.
All the smoke and everything is south of the Bradford Woods power lines. Everything's south of Bradford Woods.
09, you're reporting everything is south of Bradford Woods. South of Bradford Woods, 1341.
Engine 1, Engine 2. Go. Yeah, we're going to go back to Packard because we can get in through all the trails there where we were last time. Engine 1, headquarters.
Answering Engine 1.
Have all companies respond to Packard Drive. We'll be staging on Packard Drive.
Engine 1, you want all companies to respond to Packard Drive. You'll be staging on Packard Drive. All companies respond to Packard Drive. You'll be staging on Packard Drive. 1342.
Forestry 3 has a message. Yeah, C1 to Engine 1.
Got you.
Yeah, you going down the end of Packard Drive, or you going to go off Mount Lonnie? I can see a good column of flame, smoke from Mount Lonnie and Packard.
We're going to go to Packard because that's where the trail system starts. That's going to be our easiest access. We'll get a look at it from there. It looks like we're going to be pretty much in the same location we were earlier this year.
Okay, that's affirmative. Headquarters C1, why don't we need some police officers down on Packard Drive so we can control traffic and access for fire personnel?
Receive.
Forestry 3's on Packard Drive. Headquarters Forestry 2.
Answering Forestry 2.
Forestry 2. Off on scene, Engine 5.
Forestry 2, you're off on scene with Engine 5. 1344.
Headquarters, Engine 1, Engine 2. Forestry 3, C1 are on scene, Packard Drive. C1 will be establishing command.
You're off on Packard Drive. C1, you're establishing command. 1344.
Engine 5, headquarters.
Answering Engine 5.
We're going to have Forestry 2 approach the fire from the Everett Turnpike side along the line. He's here with us now.
You're going to have Forestry 2 respond from the Turnpike side. 1345.
Engine 5, we're going to remain on the Turnpike. It looks like the fire is headed this way. If command agrees, we'll just stay here and head it off if it comes any closer. Headquarters, Packard Command.
Answering command.
Yeah, could you tone in mutual aid for station coverage for Station 1 and Station 2, please?
Receive.
Yeah, Command of Forestry 1, Forestry 2, respond to Packard Drive to stage at this location. Command Forestry 2. Yeah, go ahead. Command. Yeah, we're going to have all apparatus respond to Packard Drive for staging. Going Engine 5 and Forestry 2 off the highway, want you over on Packard Drive. If I got in the wood line, we're about 50 feet. Fire, you still want me to go to Packard Drive? Are you in there with the Forestry? I have Forestry 2 here, in the wood line, east from the... Okay, why don't you hold that right there? I'll just have Engine 5 come to this location, and Captain Allison has gone in with Fire Attack Group 1, so he'll be meeting up with you shortly. You can contact him directly. He's on Captain Allison, Forestry Group 1.
Engine 5 to command. Engine 5 on the turnpike to command.
Engine 5, go ahead.
Command, from my location, looks like the fire is headed this way. I'm wondering if it might be better staying here and head it off if it gets any closer to the turnpike. Firefighter Newman is already in with their Forestry 2 on foot.
Okay, no, I want you off the highway. You're by yourself and you have no police protection. If it's not at the highway, it'll stop right there. So I need you over on Packer Drive so we can coordinate manpower.
Okay, I do have state and local police out here also. Engine 5 to head, command. I have state and local police protection out here. Or would you prefer I leave?
Okay, Engine 5, Packer Drive, please.
Engine 5 on the way.
Brennan, bump that up. Hey, give me help on that line, Brennan. Fire Attack Group 1 to Forestry 2. Good, to Forestry 2. Yeah, do you have a bearing on your to where we had the fire last time? Yeah, Captain, if you follow the top towards the Everett, we're about a quarter mile off of the Everett. Okay, have you crossed the trail that comes with the power lines? Have you come across that yet? I'm fighting the one on the power line. Did you blast? Forestry 2 to Fire Attack Group 1. Good. Yeah, Cap, I'm right on the power line. The trail that runs with the power lines, that's what I'm on right now. Okay, we're making our way up the trail system. That'll put us up by where we had the fire before. We just got to cross over to you. We'll be there. Appreciate it. One, four. Fire Attack Group 1, 2. Good. We're at the 440, out of the wood line. The fire's making a run for us. Go ahead and pull out of there then. We'll be out in a few minutes, but go ahead and pull the stuff out if you have to.
Headquarters to command.
Packer to command, go ahead, headquarters.
Packer command, I have Salvation Army on the line. They want to know if you're going to need rehab up there.
Yeah, that's affirmative. We're going to be here a while.
Receive.
Headquarters from Amherst, Engine 2.
Headquarters, Packard, command.
Amherst, Engine 2 is en route to your Station 2.
Headquarters, Packard, command.
Answering command.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and start me a Forestry out of Nashua and a Forestry out of Manchester to this location, the stage on Packard Drive, please.
Receive.
Fire Group 1 to command.
Group 1, go ahead.
We're on scene. Give me a couple minutes, we'll assess this, and I'll get back to you. We have a large area going. It's going down the center of the power lines. If we can get a unit out of Bedford, they can get access from where we had it last time.
Yeah, I believe Bedford is on a brush fire right now of their own. I have Manchester and Nashua coming in. They're going to meet right here. Let me know if you have a different approach for them.
Yeah, affirmative. I just got to get a walk through this and get a look at the other side for access. As soon as I meet up with the Forestry, I'll get back to you with that.
Very safe.
Fire Group 1 to Forestry 2. Go to Forestry 2. What's your location, Dan?
We're right at the edge of it, where it's running towards the effort, right on the power line. We had to pull the force back out towards the highway. There is access for a forestry truck to come in.
Okay, I've just come across. Need to make contact, guys.
I'm walking on the southern end of it now, on the tree line. I'll walk toward the southern end towards you.
Okay, I'm trying to make it through the middle right now. I'm by the tension line.
Fire underneath the power lines at our location, so you're not going to make it up on that. But we are on the southern side.
Okay. 06 to 01 to 02. It's about 300 yards north of where we came in. Okay. Fire attack group 1 to command.
Yeah, go ahead to command.
Okay, Chief, I have at least 500 by 100 foot section burning. Extremely dangerous. We have high winds. We're in the open. Fire's moving fast. We're trying to stay off the sides of it.
Okay, what are you going to need for resources out there?
We're going to need as much water as we can get, so we're going to need to, if you've got foresters coming, we need another full assignment tower.
Headquarters to command.
Street 3 up and through there, if we're bringing them off the turnpike, or any other way, maybe down from Point or Fishing Game, down the main power line?
Chief, check with Forestry 2 if they think Forestry 3 can make it the same way they did. If not, if they come in off the power lines, off the pointers, we're going to have to make sure we don't run into what we did last time.
I received. Command of Forestry 2. Forestry 2. Yeah, is there a possibility of Forestry 3 getting to your location the same way you did, or is it too big? Command, it should make it. It's not going to have to go far because the fire's running that way. Okay, you came in off of the Everett, that's correct? Yeah, that's correct. We're going to group back at the Forestry 2. We're going to pull it back further to the Everett. They should be able to link up with us there. I received. I'm going to head them that way.
Headquarters to command.
16.2. Headquarters, go to command.
Command, Nashua and Manchester have forestry and engine units en route to Packard Drive.
I received. Thank you. Command to Fire Attack Group 1.
Good.
I'm going to send Forestry 3 to get access from the turnpike. Do you think it'd be good to have Manchester access there also with their engine and forestry?
Affirmative. I'm trying to make my way down to the forestry now. What's happening? This fire is the heavy pines, and we're almost in crowning conditions. Starting to pull across the top of the trees.
I received. Nashua, Engine 1 and Forestry 2 are en route to your scene.
Fire attack Group 1 to Forestry 2. Forestry attack Group 1 to Forestry 2. Go to Forestry 2. Have you pulled out completely?
The tank is, I still got my Indian tanks.
Okay.
Listen, I'm going to have to pull the Forestry 2 back on the road. It's getting too close now. We're about 50 feet.
Packard Command to headquarters. Could you contact Manchester and have their engine and forestry access this fire from the Everett Turnpike, southbound side? Our Forestry 3 is there also, and I believe there's PD units on the scene.
Man, you want the Manchester and the Nashua forestry units accessed by the Everett Turnpike side. 1410.
Negative on the Nashua unit. I want the Manchester unit, forestry, and the Manchester engine on the Everett Turnpike side. I want the Nashua engine to come to the Packard Drive side.
Manchester engine and forestry to the Everett side. Nashua engine and forestry to the Packard side. 1411.
Fire attack Group 1 to command.
Fire attack Group 1, go ahead.
Chief, if you can, we're only a few feet from this heading to the turnpike. If you can get me a couple engines up here, we're going to need the water to get this stopped here. Traffic's at almost a standstill. This is severe, dangerous conditions to be working in. I don't know if they got the highway shut down or not.
I received. Okay, so what I'll end up doing is I'll divert Nashua to your location, also off the Everett, and they'll give you a Nashua engine, a Manchester engine, and a Nashua, Manchester Forestry, and our Forestry 3.
Okay, on the message. They're all going to be southbound. I'm pulling the forestry out of here now until we got enough water to regroup. We're going to have to hit this from the north and work our way south.
I received. Headquarters, did you copy? We want Nashua to go up the turnpike and access from the southbound side at the power lines. Captain Allison will be there to coordinate from that side. Fire attack Group 1.
Received. Manchester is already en route.
Fire attack Group 1 to Lieutenant Orneman. Go ahead, Cap. We're going to have to stop this at the highway. I want you to pull that crew out. Meet me at the highway. This fire is changing directions too quick and the wind speed's too high. I want you guys out of there for now. Okay, Cap. We've pulled back to where we first came in. We can't do anything south. We're going to start working a line north and try to go around the top of it. Contain it. Okay, as long as you got accountability on those guys, because if you think you can contain north of this, fine. This southern side, we're not highway. Okay? That's affirmative. The three of us will continue north from this point, start a fire break. We got a road that's going to help us work north, and if we can get on the other side, start working south. And a message.
Command to Fire Attack Group 1.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm on the phone now with the state, and you said it was getting up in the crowns. You want a helicopter there because he said he can make the call right now to get it en route.
Affirmative, that would be a great help for the wind speeds that are up in here. That would be great.
Headquarters, Packard Drive Command.
Answering command.
could you just verify for me that Bedford is on another brush fire, or do they have crews available?
Stand by, I'll notify. Headquarters Command, they're working one brush fire at this point. They can check on availability if needed.
I received. Yeah, we might be using access to Chief, you can advise them, access to Chief Wiggins' residence, which is a LZ. We have a helicopter coming in, and we might need a porta tank there.
Received.
Headquarters Command.
Command, go ahead, headquarters.
They're inquiring what you need from them, a porta tent?
Yeah, we're going to need a porta tank and a tanker at the LZ at Chief Wiggins' residence to refill the tank on the helicopter.
They've been notified. Stand by.
Thank you. And also they're going to need police coverage there for the traffic when that helicopter is filling in that area.
Forestry 3 to command.
Forestry 3, go ahead.
Forestry 3 to command.
Forestry 3, go to command.
Yeah, Chief, I'm Captain Allison. To continue a water supply out here, and all I got's 1,000 gallons. I'm going to need at least 2 tankers out of Bedford.
Okay, we'll get you 2 tankers. At this point in time, Bedford's on a fire of their own, and they're going to set up a porta tank for the helicopter at the LZ off of Bedford Road. So we'll get you tankers out of Amherst or probably Hollis.
Negative of Hollis. Give me a tank out of Goffstown.
Headquarters to command.
Command, go ahead.
I have Nashua Fire landline. I have a Forestry clearing a brush fire. Do you need them?
Yeah, at this point in time, yeah, I would like to have that Forestry unit respond. Also, I'm going to need a tanker onto the turnpike out of Amherst. I'm also going to need a tanker out of Litchfield to this location onto the turnpike. And I'm going to need whatever we have for station coverage to my location on Packard Drive. And if you could recover those stations again for me, please.
Yeah, copy. And the Forestry right to the turnpike from Nashua?
Yes, that's affirmative. Bedford 01, Packard Drive Command, go ahead. Okay, that's affirmative. We can go with that. That's great. And I can use your tankers on the turnpike at this time. I'm going to keep the other tankers coming, only reports from the operations out there as he's got heavy fire up in the top of the trees and it's moving fast. Yeah, that's affirmative, Chief.
Forestry 3 to fire attack 1.
Good.
Yeah, Cap, you all set with the water like that, or you want another line?
I need a Y and a couple more nozzles. I need them up in here now so I can get this split.
Those are in. You want to shut the line down right now?
Negative. I need a Y up in here immediately so we can split these lines and stop this where we're at. Keep the water flowing. I'll let you know when I want it shut down.
Okay, that equipment is on the way in right now.
Wayne, go ahead and shut that line down.
Ricky, Cap.
Manchester and Amherst, respond to Packard Drive. Manchester and Amherst engines, respond to Packard Drive. Time of the town's 1422.
Bedford, Manchester engine 1's en route to Packard Drive.
Manchester engine 1, you're en route at 1422.
Command from C5.
Nashua, in charge that line.
Headquarters from C5.
C5, go ahead.
Could you let command know I'm available if he wishes me to be?
Headquarters, command.
Nashua Engine 1, go ahead.
C5 is available. Where would you like him?
Yeah, have him go to Station 1 and take care of the rest of the town, please.
For Engine 1 to Merrimack Command.
Nashua Engine 1.
Now, we're beyond your tanker on the highway. Do you want us to go in with our own lines?
Headquarters, command.
Yeah, Nashua, contact Fire Attack Group 1 at this time, and he's coordinating the lines going in there. What you need to do is with your Forestry is just head into where our Forestry 3 is located.
Receive.
Headquarters, C5, you copied to Station 1.
Affirmative.
Fire Attack Group 1 to Forestry 3.
Command to Forestry 3.
Wayne, I want you to act as a staging officer. I want all companies to stage there. I don't want any freelancing or anybody going anywhere they want. I will assign people in a minute as soon as we find out what we got.
Okay, I got the Manchester Engine Forestry on the scene and the Nashua Engine Forestry on the scene. And just call when you want them, Cap.
Headquarters, Amherst Engine 2 responding. Fire Attack Group 1 to Forestry 3.
Go ahead.
Have the companies that you have there start on this side from the Everett Turnpike and start working their way up. I want to knock down this side first, and then we're going to head over to do the southern side.
A little confusion, Cap. In the turnpike, working the fire line towards or south side of the fire.
Wayne, I want them to start working the fire from the turnpike in towards us from the same side we're on now.
Okay, I got it.
Station 1 to C5. C5 answering. So you know we still have an engine at Central, so if you're coming down here, you may want to stop and bring engine 3 down. Yeah, message received.
Headquarters, command Amherst and Bedford tankers are en route.
I received. Headquarters, from this point forward, so we don't interfere the Fire Attack Group, if we could contact command, and I'll go to you on 415. We need to keep HQ open because we need the repeaters out there.
Copy, I'm going to 415.
Everett Turnpike southbound side.
Amherst tanker 1, you're en route to the turnpike southbound side at 1428.
1 to command.
Fire Attack Group 1, go to command.
We are finally got water on the fire. We're starting from the turnpike. We're getting it stopped here. We're attacking it from the north to the south. We're letting the south side go. That's where it's going to be into the heaviest timber.
I received. What is the distance between the head of that fire to the Packard Drive home?
You got quite a ways, Chief. Right now, we're on the power lines, and it's made its way into the woods, maybe 20, 30 feet on that southern side, heading towards Packard Drive.
Okay, let me know if that changes and it starts cutting across the top of those trees heading to this location, okay?
Okay, Chief, I'm going to have to go through Lieutenant Borneman to get an update on him. They're above the fire. Right now, we're working this end. We're not making any progress at this moment.
Okay, I'll call him direct, and I'm going to give him Fire Attack Group 2 on the top of the fire. Command to Lieutenant Borneman.
Go ahead, north side of the fire.
Hey, Lieutenant, you're going to be Fire Attack Group 2 at this point in time on the north side. Can you give me a progress what you got?
The northern edge of the fire is at the top of a crest. It's not burning that fast down that hill. We can stop it when we get water from them working up on this side. We're trying to keep it from going further into the woods. We're going to need chainsaws and foam here.
Okay, broken beginning chainsaws and what?
Class A foam.
Okay, we're going to work on all that and get that stuff mobilized.
Group 1 to Fire Attack, Group 1 to Command Line in Newman.
Yeah, you're going to call in command, go ahead.
Newman and Powerline are working their way northeast along the edge of the fire. We've got an active heavy fire in this end.
Yeah, Bedford, along the power lines on the Everett, you'll come across our staging area. Contact Fire Attack Group 1, Captain Allison, and he'll give you specific orders from there.
Lieutenant Prue, I'm going to shut that down, add on. Fire Attack 1 to Forestry 3.
Staging to command. Forestry 3 to command.
Forestry 3, go ahead.
Whoever tanker calls and asks for an assignment, the next assignment for the next tanker will be to Nashua Engine 1.
Okay, that was Bedford coming in. Let them know. They're going to contact, they head right to staging at your location.
Negative. I'm keeping the Bedford tanker with me. When the next tanker comes in, they head to Nashua Engine 1.
I receive, thank you. Go ahead, Chief. That's affirmative. They're on Class A foam and chainsaws at this time. Yeah, it's affirmative. We can get it to the location on the turnpike would be great. Goffstown, Engine 6, go ahead.
Tanker 1, Merrimack dispatch.
Litchfield, go ahead.
We're responding to your town, just getting ready to get on Route 3 heading south. You have an assignment for us?
Back to command to Litchfield tanker.
Litchfield tanker answering command.
I need you on the Everett Turnpike southbound. You're going to come up to the power lines. There's a staging area there. You're going to feed Nashua engine at that location.
Litchfield tanker 3 has it. Feed Nashua engine.
Headquarters, command. I have Salvation Army landline. Do you want them at Packard?
Yeah, that's affirmative. They need to come to Packard.
2-9.
Fire Attack Group 1 to Firefighter Newman.
Command Fire Attack Group 1.
Good.
Okay, currently I have Amherst and Manchester here on Packard Drive. Do you need them at that location or you want them to hold them here?
Well, I've got enough manpower now. We're just in the process of stretching lines. See what Group 2 is going to need up there. I'm sure that's going to have to be all hand tool work up on that end.
I received. Can you give me a status on the travel of the fire right now?
Still going into the heavy wood lines. We're in the process of gaining access to that now. We're finally getting line stretch to that side. We have the northern side knocked down. Companies are working towards the southern side of the fire.
Okay, helicopters are getting ready to be deployed. Do you still need them at that location?
Can you repeat that?
I said the helicopters are getting ready to be deployed. They're looking at National Guard Blackhawks at this time. You still need them at that location?
Yeah, affirmative. Most of this is a reach for us. Definitely would help if we had a helicopter to get that knocked quick.
Okay.
At command, Amherst Tanker 1, stage, Everett Turnpike South.
Forestry 3 to command.
Forestry 3, go ahead.
Chief, just to give you an update, I've got 3 tankers here right now with roughly 8,000 gallons of water.
Very safe, thank you.
Make that 10,000 now.
Man, the National Forestry 1 is arriving at the area on the highway.
Litchfield Tanker 3 to Merrimack.
Answering Litchfield, Tanker 3.
Tanker 3's on scene.
Tanker 3, you're on scene, 1444.
Fire attack 1.
Bedford, go ahead. Yep, that's perfect. Whatever's going to work best. What is your location right now, Chief? Yeah, just so you're aware that helicopters that are being requested at this time are National Guard. At this point in time, from communications, they should be bringing it with them. Okay, I'll let you know once I get confirmation.
Forestry 3 to command.
Go ahead to command.
Just an update. From the Manchester captain, they got heavy fire starting to run off. Got one line run off my truck. I'm trying to get hold of fire attack 1. He's not answering. I can get some more line or run a line off here and give it.
Okay, try to run that through Fire Attack Group 1, but you got to do what you have to do to make that stop. Helicopters have been requested. I'll let you know when they're on their way. And at this point in time, is it feasible to refill your tankers if they can get back on the turnpike, head to the Bedford toll, and fill up on Route 3 there from the access gate, and then head back to your location?
Did they have to go down exit 11, fill down there, come all the way back up, turn around, because no matter which way, they're going to have to turn around.
Okay, I'll see what I can do to establish a water source so we can fill them. And just so you, an FYI, got a report of sparks and stuff crossing the Everett onto Route 3. I have a Manchester engine heading over that side to check that out.
Engine 8 is working. Manchester is going to Station 1 to cover, so you...
No, that's negative. I have the Manchester from Station 1 here. Goffstown's at our Station 1 now.
Take more lines off of my truck.
Okay, Chief. At this moment, I got my hands full, so you're going to have to take care of that one.
No, I'm all set with it. Just giving you an FYI that we're going to set up a area so they can refill, and I'll let you know that location.
Received. Fire attack 1.
Go ahead to fire attack group 1.
Cap, can you go to channel 2 just a minute?
Yeah, stand by.
Nashua Engine 1, charge the line. Nashua Engine 1, charge the line. On the way.
Command, go ahead. I received you're up at our Station 3 Reeds Fair with the crew of 4. Thank you.
Forestry 3, command.
Forestry 3, go to command.
Forestry 3 to command.
Yeah, Forestry 3, go to command.
From their engine, they could use some manpower helping with the area they are. At this time, I've got the Nashua, Manchester, a couple of the Litchfield. If I can get one more.
Okay, I'll send Amherst up to your location off the turnpike. They'll come in from the power line side.
Have them come to the toll booth and come south. Park behind the apparatus.
Okay, they'll be on their way.
Headquarters to command.
Headquarters, go ahead.
Command, per PD unit, he suggested if you come in through Point of Fish and Game with the deuce and a half, you should be able to get right up there by the power lines.
Yeah, advise your unit that the deuce and a half is already in there. He came in off Everett, and he's up in there operating.
Receive.
Forestry 3 to command.
Answering command.
Forestry 3, go ahead.
Chief, I got the Litchfield chief standing here with me for another deuce and a half, or actually 5 ton, to go in through Point of Fish and Game. He can get it here in roughly 10 minutes.
Okay, that's from, that 5 ton is from where?
Fire attack group 1 to Forestry 3.
Go ahead, fire attack 1.
Wayne, do you have anybody that's available to run more line out to us?
That's affirmative, Cap. I just got a scout because I have no more.
Forestry 2 still got some on the reel. If you've got somebody that can pull off some line and get it up to me, I need it now.
1, 2, 300 feet.
At least be firefighter out to meet you.
Received. Forestry truck. That large forestry truck will be from Litchfield if you need it.
Yeah, received. Command fire attack group 1.
This wet, because we just...
Go ahead, command. Yeah, currently now the fire is south of Bradford Woods, so it's down it's on the Merrimack side. Okay, we're south of that. They had four-wheelers from the PD that just went through pointers to check that out, and I don't know, it must be dried up, or they said you could get through it.
Station 1 to C1.
Station 1, go ahead.
All I can find is the one Tele Class B. You want me to send it up there?
Affirmative.
Okay.
Reeds Ferry Station, the headquarters.
Reeds Ferry.
Yes, ma'am. Be advised, Goffstown fire is off at the Reeds Ferry Station. We have a crew of 4.
Copy, Goffstown is off at Station 3, crew of 4.
3 to fire attack 1.
Unit calling fire attack group 1.
Forestry. I've got that hose.
Negative. They won't be able to gain access. They'll get hung up the same place we did last time. What I want you to do, once we get squared away here, find out if there is any access from the turnpike up into here so we can start working the edge of these woods. Also, how are we on hose?
Both our trucks are stripped. Men, at the moment, their truck looks stripped, and I'm not sure at the time on the Nashua apparatus. There are 2 forestries from Nashua here. I'll check on that in a minute.
Yeah, Command Fire Attack Group 1. Be advised, they got 2,000 feet weeping hose coming from the state. It should be on its way.
Okay, in the meantime, Chief, I think we still have hose on the floor at Station 1.
Okay, I'll have Station 1 check, see if they have any forestry hose, and they'll send that along with the utility and the Class A fault.
Okay, NMS.
Command, Manchester Engine 1. Manchester, go to command.
Yeah, Chief, we haven't found where it's crossed the highway at any place. We are available, crew of 4.
Received. Why don't you go ahead and start heading towards the staging area on the Everett and contact Forestry 3. Let them know you have for people, and then I believe they can use manpower down there.
Forestry 3 to fire attack 1.
Good.
I got 600 feet of forestry hose off the Amherst tanker. Where would you like it?
Wayne, have them follow our line out. Billy should be on his way back out with that line. Have him run that line straight out to us. Affirmative.
They're on the way. Headquarters to command.
Headquarters, go ahead.
Command, per PD, they said that you may be able to access it from the power lines at the town line end.
Yeah, received, thank you.
O1 to command.
O1, go ahead.
Chief, can you give me a quick call on my cell phone?
Okay, stand by. I'm on the phone. I'll get you in a second.
Forestry 3 to O1. Head. Head to O1. Forestry 3 to command.
Fire attack group 2 to command.
Command, go ahead.
I just hooked up with the police on the ATVs. If you get me that 5-ton out of Litchfield, they're going to meet him at the town line and bring him in. They can get access to the north side of this fire. I'm going to need water on this end.
Okay, I'll get them started.
Litchfield Chief to command. I got him on the other radio for me to get him started.
Okay, Litchfield C1, thank you.
Where they coming in?
Have them on Back River Road at the Bedford line. Our PD will meet them there and lead them in.
Understood.
Forestry 3 to command.
Forestry 3, go ahead.
Chief, can you go to 415 just for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
Forestry, fire attack 1. Get the fire 1. 8 gallons of flashlight foam just arrived on the scene. Okay, well, we still haven't gained access to the heaviest part of the fire, so it's going to hold off on that for now. Receive. That's affirmative. Have them follow this line. What's the status of Manchester? Clue where he is. Wayne, go to channel 2. I can't hear you at all up in here. Station 1 to C1. Fire attack group 1 to fire attack group. Go to 2. Group 2, go ahead. Be advised, I did a face-to-face with Manchester's crew that's on the east side of the power line. They're about 100 yards south of our position. We're at the head of the fire in the north, waiting for that 5-ton. The police said that truck can get in there. We're going to need water in this end. Okay, so they think you can get that. Bedford said earlier that they could not get in from that end because they're going to run into the same thing that we did last time we had a fire up here. The officer assured me that they could get in here. I asked them face to face. Was it police officer? Affirmative. There's a trail right from the town line. Yeah, affirmative. There's a trail, but there's a huge gully in the middle of that trail. That's what got us in trouble.
Command from C5.
Yeah, next cell, please.
Unable to use it. Says out of order.
Yeah, fire attack group 2. Go ahead and go through command. See if they can coordinate with getting in on that end. I don't know what they're going to do. Affirmative. I sent the police units out to escort them in. I said if there was any question of them not getting in, to hold them up. Okay. We're still down. How far up are you working now, Bob? From where we first walked in, actually, I can now, the smoke cleared. I just walked back up. You're probably 500 yards off the turnpike of that staging area is the northern end of that fire. Okay, because we have just barely started.
Command to Litchfield C1. Command to Forestry 3.
Yeah, command, this is Forestry 3. Just a little rundown. I have an Amherst engine tanker, 2 Manchester engines for the Forestry, 2 Bedford tankers, a Nashua engine, and 2 Nashua Forestries at this time working.
Received. To help you out, I have the Manchester District Chief heading down there to your location to help you out with staging and accountability. And that deuce and a half that was supposed to be coming off, is that coming from Londonderry or Litchfield?
Okay, from Captain Ellison. He said it wasn't going to do any good, so we didn't call for it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I'm on the same page you're on.
Forestry 3 to command.
Forestry 3, go ahead.
Just to be corrected, the Forestry from Litchfield is responding and is coming to your location. And you told me that I'm going to have the district chief from Manchester help me with coordination here. Right now, I have the Litchfield chief doing that right now with me.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that. I just wanted to make sure that we had that covered.
At this point right now, I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but I am catching up.
Okay, he's going to head up there anyway and see what he can do to support the operation.
Great, love to have him. Fire 1. Yes. Fire attack group 1 to command. Command, go ahead, fire attack group 1. Most of the crews that are working are out here by the highway now. Can we get some along that? Command Captain Allison, you keep breaking up. Command, is it possible to get some kind of rehab up here on the highway where we're working? All crews that are working are on this end, and it's too far of a walk for us to come all the way back over there to get something for rehab.
Yeah, already taken care of. It's going to be on its way. It's leaving here in about 30 seconds.
Okay, and the message. Finally have gotten to the southern part of the fire. We're working into the woodline now. Do you have an ETA on the helicopters?
Not yet, but we're going to check. What do you got for an area or an estimated acreage that's burned and what is still burning?
I haven't fully burned to the wood line yet. There's at least 400 yards burning. It's got to be at least 40 yards into the wood.
Very safe, thank you.
Engine 2D to 06. Go ahead. Your location, look. Repeat your message. What's your location? Working my way back up to you with a saw. Get a message.
Station 1 to C1.
Station 1, go ahead.
I have Candia Fire Department on the phone. They'd like to know if you need their help.
Okay, just get a number right now, and we're doing a size up on manpower that we're going to need to get this taken care of, and we'll definitely call back.
Thanks, Chief.
Group 2 to Group 1. Good. Be advised, I have about 360 that fire. We got about 70% contained. Forestry 3 to command.
Forestry 3, go ahead.
Chief, you want that utility truck back to you, or you want him left on this side?
He's probably going to be picking up hose towards the end of this anyway, so why don't we just leave him right there?
Okay, I'm going to utilize them then with the manpower on this side.
Okay, that's fine. Headquarters, command.
Answering command.
Yeah, could you advise state police that our rehab unit bringing drinks and stuff for the guys on the turnpike is a gold minivan, and it'll have people in the vehicle with Salvation Army identification T-shirts, and just kind of let them through so they can get drinks for those guys.
Received, command. Will advise.
Forestry 3 to command.
Forestry 3, go ahead.
Okay, I'm changing my designation to staging, and if they haven't left yet, when they come down the pike, have them pull up in front of Manchester Engine 8.
Okay, they're already on the way, so we'll just have to advise them when they get there. And how are you doing for water and refills? Do you need that hydrant set up down by exit 11?
From the Litchfield chief, he's pretty sure the Bedford chief is taking care of that. And at the moment, I have only 2 tankers working at this time and 2 tankers standing by.
Okay, if you get a location on that, let me know so I can keep that logged in, please.
Understood, Chief.
Headquarters, 8-2. 8-2? We're en route to the Everett Turnpike northbound. 8-2, you're en route Everett northbound at 1523.
Group 2 to command.
Group 2, go ahead to command.
Did that Litchfield tanker get canceled?
Negative. They are still en route. They're en route to this location. When they get here, we can make a determination if you need them from the pointer, fish and game, or not.
Someone told the police on ATV that they canceled.
No, negative on a cancel, just rerouted at this time.
Staging the fire attack 1.
Stand by, Wayne. I know what you're going to say. I'm having them check with their crew right now.
No, from the Litchfield chief, he can get a 4x4 little mini ATV out here if you need it.
Yep, we aren't going to need it yet. I'm going to find out what's going on with this other tanker. Hang on a minute.
Okay, Sean, I just gave directions for that 5-ton from Litchfield to the command post off of Packard Drive at this moment.
Okay, so the other Litchfield is en route to our command post because we have the other Litchfield tanker here with us.
HQ, we're through to staging.
Group 2 to command.
Group 2, go to command.
Our ATVs, police ATVs, are heading
Staging to fire attack 1.
Litchfield 5-ton, meet them, and follow them in.
Okay, staging standby. Group 2, I only got part of that. You want the Litchfield tanker to meet the PD on the 4-wheelers and have them lead them in from the Bedford Road power lines.
That is affirmative.
Received. As soon as I hear confirmation of what their location is, we'll make that happen.
Staging to command, priority.
Staging, go ahead.
From Captain Soderberg of Engine 8. They have 1,000 feet of forestry hose into the woods. The fire is running another 300 yards beyond them. He's requesting at least 1, 2, maybe 3 more engines or forestry trucks with backpacks to get in there and give him a hand.
Okay, we'll make that happen.
Chief, just be advised, this is now going to be grunt work. They can't get the trucks in there.
Group 2 to command.
Group 2, go ahead.
I'm on the north side of the fire, and I've hooked up with Manchester. When I get the 5-ton in here, we can make the other side.
Okay, as soon as it arrives, I'm going to be sending it right to you.
We got this fire 70% contained.
Okay, we still got good wind conditions here, so let's just keep hitting it.
Staging to command.
Staging, go ahead.
Yeah, we're now starting to use some water out here. I'm going to need at least 2 more tankers. And now with the amount of people I have out here, I want to set up an EMS sector.
Okay, A2 is already en route to your location. They were dispatched about 10 minutes ago. They should be there any moment now. They're going to have 3 on board to set up your EMS for you. You should be all set as soon as they arrive. They should be there anytime. You can contact them directly. And we'll get the tankers going. I'm talking right now with the state.
Where do you see it, Chief? Chief, at this time, I'm going to turn staging over to the Litchfield Chief, because I got a couple things I got to take care of at the moment.
Okay, Litchfield C1 is going to take staging, and he'll hold that staging position for the remainder of the fire.
I have that, Chief, and I also did a quick accountability, so I have a general consensus of what I got on this side of the fire.
Okay, thank you, Chief. And also be advised, the Deuce and a Half is on scene. We're going to head them up towards the power lines to meet with the PD's four-wheelers to get them in on that north side.
Understood.
Headquarters, A2's on the Everett Turnpike northbound staging. A2, you're off on the Turnpike northbound staging at 1530. Headquarters, A2. A2? We're continuing on northbound past the scene. We're going to turn around at the toll booth to let them know that we're coming through. Received, will advise.
Fire attack group 1 to command.
Fire attack group 1, go ahead.
Chief, have we got any status if they're going to be able to fly or not? Because now we're going to need at least a couple of 1,000 feet out of here if they can.
Okay, we're talking to the state right now. We're just trying to get it up in the air. We have some special deputies here, actually from the western part of the country, and they're going to be heading in to do an assessment. And as soon as it gets in the air, I'll let you know. But it looks like it's going to at this point in time.
Okay, because I'm just trying to find out now, Chief, to come up with a new way. If I get to attack this, then I'm going to have to run another couple 1,000 feet up in, and I don't have enough line at this time. We still don't have the head of the fire, and according to Manchester, their section has flared up another 300 yards ahead of them.
Okay, but we're still working on the aircraft, and also all the foam and hose is coming from the state. So there's another 2,000 feet coming in. So do the best you can, and we're going to assess it up, and I'll let you know as soon as I hear from them.
Headquarters, A2's on scene with the Everett.
A2, you're on scene at the Everett, 1535.
Group 1 to Group 2, Lieutenant Borneman. Group 1, you're calling Group 2? Yeah, Lieutenant, what's your status now? Stand by 1, we'll get him. Go ahead. Group 2 answering. Lieutenant, what's your status? Waiting for water. Okay, did you get the forestry into you or no? Not yet.
Yeah, Group 2 Command, be advised the Deuce and a Half is on its way. It left here about 6 minutes ago. It should be heading in the woods with PD escort at this time.
Okay, we hooked up with Manchester. Once we get water on this side of this fire, we're going to have it contained. Attack Group 1 to command.
Command, go ahead.
Chief, that van was on its way here.
Yeah, Cap, you're breaking up. Want to try it again?
Status on the rehab van, was it heading up to the turnpike?
Yeah, that's affirmative. He should be there very shortly. He left here about probably 10, 15 minutes ago, so they should be on that scene anytime.
Getting a message.
Command to Fire Attack Group 2.
Go to 2.
Yeah, as suggested by Captain Allison, the deuce and a half is not going to make your location. It's hit some very soft sand. They're backing out because they're going to lose the truck there, as we did in the past. So you're not going to have that forestry as your location.
Okay. Check from the staging area of the highway, see if they can send a forestry truck up the power line to our location.
I received command to staging.
Let me get a hold of Wayne. I'm not that familiar with the terrain around here. I'll get your answer shortly.
Okay, Chief, and be advised your rehab unit is in front of Manchester 8. So if you can send somebody to grab them, lead them in, they get the refreshments for those guys.
Okay, rehab's in front of Manchester 8. Make sure we get some supplies for the men. Got it.
Billy, come on down. Fire Attack Group 1 to staging.
Staging answered Fire Attack Group 1.
Yeah, command to staging.
Fire Attack Group 1 to Fireground 2. Go to 2. 2 answering. Bubba, I want you to pull your crew out. Come out to the turnpike at the rehab. Cap, we got a civilian bringing us in water over here. Rather, we're in a safe position here to hang until we get water. Okay, if you guys are all right there, then what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can get Forestry 3 filled and see if we can run it up the middle to you. I walked that before I came out to talk to you. The middle of it is out, so they should be able to walk right through there. Okay. Forestry Attack Group 1 to Firefighter Perkins. Go ahead, Firefighter Perkins. Wayne, if you can, get a load of water onto Forestry 3. We're going to use Forestry 3 to go up through the middle. Hang on, I'm going to come meet face to face with you.
Yeah, command to staging.
Staging.
Yeah, Chief, did you request more forestries there, or are you all set with what you have on the scene now? I can start them out of Milford and Hollis if you need something else.
Wayne's here now. We're all talking about that. I'll get back to you shortly.
Headquarters to command.
Headquarters, go ahead.
Command, Keith Hines from Station 3 just called. A passerby came in and said that you saw fire by the power lines at 7-Eleven, and it seems to be on the other side of the highway from where you are.
Okay, send the engine that is in the Station 3 to check it out.
Received. Goffstown engine, respond to the area of 7-Eleven for the report of possible brush fire this side of the highway. Goffstown engine, Station 3, respond to the area by 7-Eleven, report of a possible brush fire by the power lines near 7-Eleven. Time of the tones, 15:48.
Goffstown Fire, Merrimack Fire, responding with a crew of 5.
Goffstown Fire, you're responding with a crew of 5. 1548.
Headquarters, Firefighter Perkins. Headquarters to command. Headquarters to command.
Fire attack group 1 to Fireground 2 report.
Goffstown, Fire Engine 6, Merrimack Fire. We're in the area investigating. Confirming we do have some smoke in the area. We'll be checking.
Goffstown engine, you're in the area investigating. You do have some smoke. You're investigating. 1549.
Fire attack group 1 to fire attack group 2. Go to group 2. What is the status of your manpower? How many guys do you have there?
The original crew of 3, Captain Simpson's on the Manchester group.
How many guys are on the Manchester crew?
6 from Manchester, and Captain Simpson's their pilot.
Okay, what's the status of the fire on your end?
We still have a heavy amount of fire and some logs on the edge of the power line that we're not going to touch until we get bigger water. We do have a fire line around it, and hopefully it'll stop there.
Okay, I've just sent our Forestry 3 down to get a load of water. As soon as they got a load of water, we're going to run them up the middle to you.
O2, HQ.
Goffstown, Fire Engine 6, calling Merrimack.
Goffstown engine 6, go ahead.
Appears we have drift smoke coming over from the original fire. We're checking the area out, but it's going to be good intent. We'll be going in service in a minute or two.
Goffstown engine 6, it appears to be drift fire from the smoke from the original fire. Good intent. You should be in service in a few minutes. 1553.
Amherst Tanker 1 to Amherst C2. Amherst Tanker 1 to Amherst C2.
Fire attack group 1 to command. Command.
Goffstown, Fire Engine 6, Merrimack Fire Dispatch.
Answering Goffstown engine 6.
Yeah, confirming it's a drift over from the original fire area. We're in service, good intent, returning to Reed Ferry Station 3.
Goffstown engine 6, you're confirming it's drift smoke from original fire. Good intent. You're returning in service to Station 3. Reed Ferry. 1554.
Attack group. Headquarters.
Go ahead.
See if you can raise command for fire attack and get them on channel 1.
Received headquarters to command.
Command, go ahead.
Command, looking for a power check.
You're looking for a par?
Affirmative.
Okay, stand by. Fire attack group 1 to command. Yeah, group 1, go ahead. Yeah, I've just walked the helicopter.
We're going to be able to get the Forestry up through the middle to get the northern end of this.
Okay, Cap, all I heard was Forestry up the middle to get the north end of this. You keep breaking up.
I'm speaking to one of the special deputies now. You can go ahead and cancel the helicopters.
Okay, we'll do that.
Staging to the Bedford engine that just left for water. Staging to Wayne Perkins and the Amherst engine. This is the Amherst engine that's heading to get water? Staging calling the Amherst engine that just left the scene for water. Staging calling command.
Staging, go to command.
Chief, the general consensus is we have enough resources over here right now.
I received also on manpower. As this gets longer, we're going to probably end up doing some planning here to switch out crews. Might activate a task force out of capital area to get them in there through the nighttime or tomorrow and get these structural pieces back in service.
Very good. I know you have a lot in your mind, but I have a light trailer that I can tow out into the woods. It's a very large one, like they use at night paving. That's available for a resource for you as well.
Okay, thanks, sir.
Staging calling the Amherst engine with Wayne Perkins driving it.
1 to Forestry 3.
Forestry 3, we're en route back now.
Okay, Newman, before you head up in here, I'm up at the other end. You're going to come all the way to the other end of the fire. Make sure you stop and get. We're going to need at least 500 feet of line.
Receive, you want 500 feet of line and come in the same way that we went in where we were staged at the beginning, correct?
Yeah, affirmative. You're going to come right up over the hill and down the back side. You'll see us here. You can't miss us. They're going to be at the head of the fire.
Received, we'll go ahead and speed up.
Amherst engine 2 to staging. Go ahead.
Wayne, can you dress that hydrant for me on whatever you have for equipment so we can fill multiple style fill-ups?
Received, Chief.
My understanding is that each person that goes here takes the time to dress their own hydrant. I'm thinking that if we just get it set up, we'll be good to go. And confirming it's right near Burger King at exit 11.
It is in the Burger King parking lot, right at the corner of Continental Boulevard and Burger King, and there is a 4-inch line right on the hydrant right now.
Can you put a couple of 2.5 gates on it, or?
Take care of it.
K2, move your vehicle, please.
Litchfield Tanker 3 staging.
Staging Anson Tanker 3 from Litchfield.
Tanker 3 is going to fill at exit 11.
Understood.
Group 1 to Forestry 3. Go to Forestry 3.
What's your status?
Yeah, Cap, you're breaking up. Say again. Hey, Cap, I can't read you. We're at exit 12. We're making our way back to the staging area at this time. We're probably about 5 minutes.
Okay, and a message. When you, let me know, will you please?
Receive. All 3, Litchfield C1.
Good, John.
Yeah, Chief, we are on the complete other side of the fire. Pretty well contained here, but they are requesting a forestry through here. Do you have that resource?
Yep, the Merrimack Forestry 3 is getting some supplies and they'll be heading in shortly.
All right, thank you.
Fire attack group 1, Forestry 3. Fire attack group 1, Forestry 3.
Get Forestry 3.
We just picked up 300 foot of line. We're going to be making our way in the next 5 minutes. We're going to come up that south side.
Okay, Newman, what I want you to do is you're going to come all the way into the head of the fire. You'll see us up here. Then I'm going to cut you in. We're going to hit the heaviest area. If you've only got 300 feet of line. If you can find any more, that would be great. If you can't, we'll make do for now.
Okay.
Group 2 to Group 1.
Staging command.
Command, go ahead.
G415.
Attack 1. 1 to command.
Command, go ahead.
Chief, once I've got the forestry up in there, I'll let you know. We should have the head of this knocked down.
Yeah, command, go ahead. Fire attack group 1.
Get the crews out of here. Most of this area we're not going to want to be working in at night anyways.
Yeah, that's affirmative. Just an FYI for you, we're looking at bringing in some special deputies to walk it at night to maintain a evaluation, and then we'll come back in the morning.
Okay, and a message.
Forestry 3. Command to Group 1, Captain Allison.
Head to Group 1.
Cap, we've got approximately 1,200 feet forestry hose coming into you from...
Command, you cut out.
Cap, we got 1,200 feet of forestry hose heading your way. Feel free to distribute it as you need it.
Attack Group 1 staging. Attack Group 1 to staging. Attack Group 1 to command.
Attack Group 1, go ahead to command. Attack Group 1, if you can hear me. You're breaking up.
Command, can you find out my status of forestries available to shuttle water in here?
Yeah, stand by.
Attack Group 1 to command. Attack Group 1 to command.
Command, go ahead, attack group 1.
Okay, at this stage, Chief, we have a trail cut all the way back to where we need water. What I want to do is start breaking, I don't need full crews, I just need drivers to start bringing water in here with their forestry units to keep feeding us.
Okay, I'll contact staging and have them set that up so they can, almost like a tanker or shuttle if you want to call it, to get up in there and keep feeding you and have lines ready to go for that. Anything else you need right now?
As long as we get that 1,200 feet of line, we're all set. And can you go through to staging and arrange that? I have not been able to raise them.
Okay, your extra line has left Packard Drive with the PD on a four-wheeler about 5 minutes ago. You should be getting that anytime. That's from the state. They arrived. And, again, I'll get a hold of staging and set that up for your forestries to shuttle water in and out of your location.
Data message, thank you.
Command staging. Okay, Chief. At this point in time, I'd like to, if we can set up, get the forestries all regrouped, get them down to get them filled up with water. And what I'll do is I'll have individual waiting at the Burger King at exit 11. If they need gasoline, we can take them over and fill them up at our town garage to ensure that they have fuel to get in and out of there. And I'd like to get the Forestries rolling in up to Fire Attack Group 1. And basically going to be a tanker shuttle. You're going to shuttle the water up there. They're going to use it and keep rotating the Forestries in and out so they can get that cleaned up there.
I understand all your requests. The only thing I have is Fire Attack 1. Is that your big forestry truck number 3?
Yeah, that would be Captain Allison. I guess he said he cut a trail up to get the forestries up into where he is, up the power lines. You can contact him directly. He was trying to contact you, but had no success at that.
Captain Allison, did you go into the big forestry truck a few minutes ago along the left flank? Staging to Captain Allison.
Command to Fire Attack Group 1.
Guys, Group 1.
Yeah, could you contact staging and give him an exact location where you want the forestry? He's going to get them set up for you. He is trying to contact you with no success either.
Okay, stand by. Let me go through the truck. Tank at 3 staging.
Tank at 3 from Litchfield.
Yes, Chief. Back on seat.
Very good. Captain Allison from staging. Staging the Litchfield tank at 3. Your location?
About 200 feet behind you, Chief.
Can you see the little Merrimack forestry truck over there? It's a green Jeep.
Attack Group 1 to staging.
Attack Group 1.
What do we have available for forestry units for shuttling water?
I'm putting those together now. I just want to know where they're going in. Were you in the big forestry that just went in? Is that where you want me to send them?
Affirmative. They're going to follow the power lines all the way through. They should see the trail that we came in. Should be passable by all forestries. They're going to come down here and give us their water. We're going to set up a foam operation here.
I understand, I acknowledge, and I'm putting it together. I need a few minutes.
Okay, and a message. Also, if you have any extra Class A foam that can be sent out here, that would be appreciated.
I do. I have a Bedford pickup truck here with 90 gallons. I have my little Kubota. I can shoot you out some foam.
Okay, and a message.
Lieutenant Travis, after you deliver that hose that you're going in with, I need you to come back and get a load of foam. Acknowledge.
Acknowledge, Chief.
Litchfield tank at 3 to staging.
Good.
Yeah, Chief, that Jeep is 2 trucks in front of me.
Come out and around, whatever you have to do to fill them.
Received. Attack Group 2, go ahead and start batch mixing that foam. That adductor's not working. Just put it straight in the tank.
Command to Fire Attack Group 1.
Yeah, do it, Group 1.
Yeah, Cap, I need to know a status and condition of your guys that are out there. Do we need to rotate you out of there? What's your time frame? Right now we're looking at make sure everybody's out of there probably by 6 o'clock. We'll have special deputies doing a patrol throughout the night and then hit it again in the morning. Got any comments on that?
Yeah, the crews that I have are just starting back to work. We've been waiting for water this whole time, so everybody here is fresh. If we get some food to run up to them, that'll be great, and we should be all set for 6 o'clock.
Okay, do you have enough water up there, or we need some more in with four-wheelers?
No, we got a pretty good stockpile they dropped off for us earlier.
Okay, you looking at like hamburgers or something like that, or you just want some snacks up there?
Just snacks will be fine. If we're going to be pulling out at 6, we can eat then.
Okay, we'll get those run up to you.
Staging calling command.
Staging, go ahead to command.
I have NHDOT in front of me looking for an update.
Okay, currently right now what we're looking at is having everybody out of there and off the highway by 6 o'clock, between 6 and 7, but we're going to start pulling everybody out of there to get them out of there by 6 to free that road up. We're going to be setting up a different staging area, and we're finding alternate routes to get in from the back river road side, so we should be all set between 6 and 7 with the highway.
He said thank you for the update.
Fire attack group 1 to firefighter Perkins. Fire attack group 1 to staging.
Staging entering attack 1.
Do you guys have the ability to feed foam to the line that's feeding the Manchester crew?
Let me investigate that. That's on the other side of the fire before the command truck?
That's affirmative.
I'll get right back to you.
Forestry to Litchfield, C1.
Go ahead, Lou.
Yeah, she's the Manchester Forestry's got 250 gallons and they can batch it.
Nope, they're not looking for batching. The Forest Range is looking for a truck that has a foam system on it.
All right, received. Manchester Forestry cannot do that.
Okay, we'll come up with another plan. Standing by.
Forestry 3 to fire attack 1.
Yeah, to attack 1.
Okay, we have to shut down for this. We can start transferring water from the Nashua.
Fire attack 1 to staging. Attack 1 to staging. Fire attack 1 to staging.
Headquarters, package command.
Answering command. Command, you're not coming through. Go again.
Yeah, headquarters, dispatch Goffstown to the scene off the turnpike and to meet with the staging officer there. They're going to need their Class A foam.
Okay, the message dispatch Goffstown to the scene off the turnpike. Meet with the staging there. 1655. Merrimack headquarters to Goffstown, engine 1. Respond to the scene off the turnpike. Meet with the staging there. Merrimack headquarters to Goffstown, engine 1. Respond to the scene off the turnpike. Meet with the staging area there. Time 1656.
Goffstown engine 6 responding.
Goffstown, you're responding 1656.
Attack 1 to staging. Attack 1 to command.
Command, go ahead.
Command, we're unable to raise staging. If you could, find out if they have tankers available for us to send trucks back out to refill on the highway.
Okay. Command, staging?
Staging.
Yeah, Fire Attack Group 1 is inquiring if you have tankers available to fill up the forestries if they send them back out so they can get them right back in.
Affirmative, that's exactly what I've been doing.
Okay, thank you, sir. Fire Attack Group 1, that is affirmative. He's all set for you.
Okay, had a message. Thank you.
Litchfield Tanker 3.
Forestry 3, go ahead and add another line to this one working on the very northern tip.
Forestry 3 to Fire Attack 1, we're out of water. We're going to try and turn around and run uphill to higher ground.
Goffstown fire, Merrimack fire. Be advised, you're on the scene.
Staging to Goffstown.
Go ahead, Chief.
Oh, right in front of the Amherst tanker, between the Amherst tanker and the Litchfield tanker. Acknowledge.
We have that between the Litchfield and Amherst tanker. We're just coming up around this corner now.
Okay, there's a line there. We need you to tie right in immediately and start flowing foam through it. I'll have someone there to help you hook up.
Very good. What percentage of foam were they blowing, Tommy? Any idea so we can be the same consistency?
This line you're about to pump is the first time it's had foam. We want to keep it like 1%. What do you got, a Class A foam system?
Yeah, we do.
Your max should be 1%. I'll take that.
Okay, let me know if you need anything different.
Amherst tanker, set up a feed to Goffstown engine. Litchfield tanker, feed to Manchester Forestry.
Received. Forestry 3, when you come back, why don't you turn right into where you just backed in?
Somebody calling Forestry 3?
Yeah, but why don't you pull in right where you just backed in? We'll turn you around.
Litchfield T1.
Go ahead, staging, gotcha.
Yeah, Chief, we should be blowing foam momentarily. Who are we supplying up there so I know?
You know what, I gotta get hold of Wayne Perkins. He never told me who was on that end of that line.
Okay, availability of foam, Souhegan on the ground right here, we can use that as a start, right?
Affirmative, there's plenty on the ground. Just inventory it for me.
Will do.
Hey, Rocket. Staging to LeMay.
Go ahead, T1 mile relay.
Tell him he's feeding the Merrimack. I think they're fire attack 1, correction 2, I believe, on that side of the fire. I'll confirm that, but he's feeding Merrimack crews to answer his question.
Okay, the message. Feeding Merrimack crews.
Do I have any more tankers down that end?
That's a negative on tankers. We only have our Amherst engine.
Staging to any tanker that's at the fill site. Acknowledge.
Got 150 on the line. Let me know if you need more.
Okay, pull in and feed Nashua and fill the forestry trucks that are coming out of the woods, which is the Merrimack green one for now. Staging to Merrimack Forestry 3.
Forestry 3.
Am I to understand you're on your way out for a load of water?
That's correct. I'm headed to the turnpike, and I can either get on exit 11, or if you've got something there, I'll fill up at the turnpike.
I'm going to fill you at the turnpike. You'll see a little green Merrimack Forestry 1 filling. We're going to fill you at that area, which is about where you went in.
Okay.
Command to Fire Attack Group 1.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Cap, just ensure that all the crews working out there right now are working just the outside, about 50 feet from the edge into the fire. Don't worry about anything in the middle, so we can ensure that we get the perimeter knocked down, contained, and taken care of. The special deputies coming in tonight will do the perimeter walk and then start picking up stuff in the middle. So let's just concentrate on the outside for now.
Okie dokie.
And you're going to be all set to start cutting crews loose at about 6 o'clock. There's going to be food at Station 1. People can leave there, go to Station 1, get something to eat and drink, get their rigs squared away, and then they can head out.
What time is it now?
It's about 5:15.
Yeah, it'll be about time. We'll be ready.
Okay, and the state will have a crew in here by 7. So between 6 to 7, we can move things out. We're going to leave our Forestry 3 and our Forestry 2 there for their use throughout the night. We can discuss manning of that face-to-face when I see you to ensure that we have coverage throughout the night. We can set something up.
Okay.
Bedford, are you coming up? C1 to Bedford, they just arrived back on a scene. Staging call Bedford. Staging calling Bedford. You coming up to feed Nashua? Okay, that'll be your permanent assignment, okay?
Command, go ahead, Manchester. RC, how's it look? Is it pretty well contained along that side? Okay, thank you. Command to staging.
Go ahead, Command.
Yeah, Chief, when you start cutting crews loose there to head them, get them out of there, there's going to be food at Station 1. They can slide by there and grab something to eat if they'd like, or if they need to put their vehicles back in service, they can do that there.
And that's your headquarters station in the center?
Yeah, that's affirmative.
Okay, everything I have out here I'm still using in full force. What are we going to go, another hour or so?
Yeah, we'll start to break it down at about 6, and we should be off the highway by 7.
I understand and acknowledge. Staging to Bedford Tanker 2. Location? You're going to stop short of the power lines. You're going to go in where the Litchfield tanker is. You're going to feed the Manchester Forestry.
We have the message.
Litchfield Forestry, Litchfield tanker.
Yeah, staging.
Rob, you're almost empty.
Chief, I got a quarter tank, and I'm just filling the small forestry as he needs it.
As soon as Bedford makes the loop, you'll see him go by you in the other lane. As soon as they make the loop at the thing, break down so they can take your place. You go for water.
Received. Break down, I see Bedford, and go for water.
Lieutenant Lieutenant Wayne Perkins.
Merrimack Forestry 2, go ahead.
That inch and three-quarter hand line was flowing into the woods. Your foam adequate enough for you? And are you guys moving water?
Mark, I'm not even on that line, and I'm not even sure where it goes now, who's on it. Okay, I'm out driving one of the trucks out through here, so your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, I'll get one of my guys on it. Thanks, Wayne.
Headquarters, command.
Command, go ahead.
Can you notify the toll booth in Bedford that probably about 15 minutes, one of the Forestry vehicles will be coming to the access gate? If they could keep an eye out and open that for them so they can get across there.
Received. I'll notify Bedford Toll of the Forestry unit about 15 minutes to open the access gate, 1727.
Forestry, Merrimack Forestry 3, command.
Forestry 3, go ahead, command.
Alright, Forestry 3 is heading in with a load of water. I assume I've headed back to where Forestry, the fire attack group 1 was.
Yeah, that's affirmative.
Okay, let them know I'm on the way with most of a load of water.
Okay, Forestry 3, you're heading back in the location of fire attack group 1.
Litchfield tanker 3 staging.
Staging.
Litchfield tanker 3 is going to exit 11 for water.
Understood.
Attack 1 to Forestry 3. Somebody call Merrimack Forestry 3. Billy, what's your status? Have you started your way out the power lines yet? Forestry 3, have you started your way out the power lines yet? Yes, I'm directly under them now. Okay, do you have any extra forestry nozzles? We got a bunch of line, but no nozzles out here. I can take a look. I can stop where I am and take a look if you want. Actually, there's one of the earlier wides. I think we have a few nozzles here. Okay, that'd be great. Thank you. Forestry 3 to Group 1. I'm about at the crest of the hill where we last saw me. Where would you like me?
Turn around up there if you can, Billy, and back down.
Okay, can you send a guide up?
06 to firefighter Duke, can you go up and help him turn around back in there? LT, I think we're going to be able to turn him around right down here, pull him in, and have him loop out. I'll let you know in a second. Okay. Forestry 3, when you get in a good spot to stop, why don't you hold up?
Frontwards or backwards?
Repeat that?
You want me frontwards or backwards?
You can pull right down in here, I think we'll be okay. Well, if you come down the hill and pull in right where tree 2 is, I'm going to pull them out.
Staging to Litchfield tank at 3.
Answering, staging.
When you ride back at the scene all the way to the front of the pack, you're going to feed the Nashua engine. Acknowledge.
Feeding the Nashua engine when I get back. Received.
Goffstown fire to Amherst, fire C2. Keep calling.
Staging to command. Staging, go to command.
The state truck's over here. State trucks. Having a little radio trouble. The state truck's over here with a bunch of resources you sent over to me.
Okay, you were looking, I guess they were looking for fuel. I guess we're going to be all set for a while there because you're going to start breaking people down here shortly.
City, it's saw kits and all kinds of hose. It's one of the state ranger trucks.
Okay, we can check with Fire Tech Group 1 and see if he still needs hose. If he doesn't, then we can start pulling stuff out of there or setting it aside till tomorrow.
Staging to Fire Attack Group 1. Good. The state trucks here, they have one bag of hose left. I guess they left 3 on the other side of the fire. Are you looking for hose, I understand?
Command staging.
We got extra length still.
Command, hang on 1 second. Fire Attack, you were covered. Try it again.
Yeah, Command, no, we should be all set. We've still got another bag to go.
Okay, go ahead, Chief. Answering you.
Yeah, I was just talking with the ranger. That equipment on that truck is to go into the fire. That's going to be used tonight by the special deputies coming in. So if you can send him right into the fire, they're going to leave that equipment there. When they get here at 7 o'clock, they're going to be using that with the chainsaws and that equipment there.
Okay, I'll pass the message.
Engine 6 to Fire Attack.
Good.
Goffstown engine, sir, be advised that engine 3/4 line with foam going into the woods will be shutting down momentarily. We need to move apparatus around. The Amherst tanker is empty. They'll be going in for water, and we'll be using the Amherst engine as a feeder till they get back.
Okay, and a message.
Staging to Litchfield engine 3, tanker 3.
Litchfield tanker 3 entering.
You on your way back?
Yes, Chief, I'm going to be passing you in about 30 seconds. Should have turned around.
Very good. Again, you're going to feed Nashua engine 1.
Received, feeding Nashua engine 1.
Engine 6 to Fire Attack. You'll have water again.
Litchfield tanker, there's a change in plans.
Yeah, staging.
Just stop short. Pull in behind the Manchester Forestry. Just don't commit. Leave yourself so you can get out.
Received, behind the Manchester Forestry.
Yeah, Bedford's already here. They got 3,000 gallons left. Manchester's done with them, so we're going to move them into your place for now.
Received.
Goffstown engine 6 to staging.
Okay, Goffstown.
Chief, Amherst engine 2's in line, 1,300 gallons. We're pumping it off now.
You want me to have my tanker go in behind him instead?
Yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We can use that. They've been moving quite a bit of water.
Rob, are you already committed?
Negative, I'm right in front of Lieutenant Mulvaney.
Okay, get yourself in a position that you'll be feeding Goffstown when the Amherst engine's empty.
Received. In position.
Thanks, Tommy.
Staging. I believe there's a white rack truck down there by the signs as you come up, be in front of the last engine, I think. If you can tuck yourself in there, I think we may be done with you. At least if you can fit in there, I can keep you on committal, and whoever screams for water next will move you up.
Headquarters, command. Headquarters, command.
Command, go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to put the call under control. We're going to be pulling people out of the woods here between 6 and 7, but there'll be personnel working on this fire throughout the night and continuing again tomorrow.
Command, call under control. Have people working throughout the night, pulling people up between 6 or 7 at 1800 hours.
Staging to tank at 3, Litchfield tank at 3.
Good, staging.
Litchfield tank, are you feeding anybody? Okay, wrong unit. I'm looking for Litchfield tank at 3.
Good, Chief. Just staged.
Okay, doesn't look like anybody down there is going to need your water, right? I'm going to cut you loose.
Correct.
Okay, let me check with command. Staging to command. Go ahead, staging. With your permission, I'm going to cut one of the tankers loose. I'm comfortable with that decision.
Yeah, that's fine. We can start cutting them loose there because it's 6 o'clock, so we're going to start cleaning that up as best we can.
Litchfield tank at 3, you're released. The lieutenant's up here. I'll send him down.
Receive, staging.
Engine 6 to staging.
Forestry 3 to Group 1, Lieutenant Borneman. Keep coming up.
Engine 6 to staging.
Staging. Staging, answering engine 6.
Chief, the Amherst engine 2 is out of water. He's going to head out for water. I have their Amherst tanker with 3,500 here on scene. We're going to make a swap.
You still flowing a lot?
No, we were up until we just ran out of water here. I don't know who's out in the woods. My line goes several different places, as you know.
Understood.
Litchfield tank at 3 to Merrimack fire.
Litchfield tank at 3, go ahead.
Tank at 3 clear the brush fire on Everett Turnpike. Going home.
Tank at 3, you're clear. Thank you very much.
Have him back right in here.
Command to fire attack group 1.
Yeah, do it, Group 1.
Yeah, Cap, what's your time frame in there? Come on about 6:20. How long are you going to be?
We're just trying to get a couple fingers taken care of right now. We're just going to finish off the tank loads that we have. We're about halfway through. As soon as these are empty, we're done.
Okay, we're going to leave our hose out there for the special deputies to use. Their plan is to bring in a porta tank. We'll use Forestry 3 to fill that, then send Forestry 3 back out to get another tank of water. Between the tank of Forestry 3, Forestry 2, and the porta tank should hold in most of the night.